AskReddit by deleted. What do you, non-sexual, fantasize about, if anything? Being well off enough to not have to carefully budget to eat. I remember my mum saying she'd like to not think about what she put in the shopping cart. I want an apple shaped like a pear. A rounder, apple-shaped pear would be neat. Everything will be okay. You don't need to fantasize. Everything will be okay. Relocating, having a house, and retiring to one day sit on the porch and watch nature go by. I hope you can have that one day. Sounds nice. Having multiple bodies that I can switch between at will. Robotic bodies, cybernetic bodies, alien bodies, animal bodies, fat bodies, fit bodies, male bodies, female bodies, whatever suits my mood at the moment. Cool movie book idea. I fantasize about a world where people come before money and vanity. You and me both. Owning a home, having enough disposable income to do the hobbies I want to do, classic cars, hot rod, cosplay, anime figures. Moving into the countryside. Read this as hot rod cosplay catchow. Holding that special someone, and having her hold me back, just pure intimacy. Miss me with that total fantasy shit. You might as well have asked for a unicorn that pisses rainbows and farts dreams. Lying next to someone, looking up at the ceiling, and just talking about stories. This has to be one of the biggest sentiments I can ever agree with. RN. Having a beautiful cottage in England that looks like it came out of a magazine and enough money that all I have to do all day is bake and read. I just want to live in a hobbit hole that's always got soup on the stove or a roast in the oven, with a nice full wine cellar. Having a lot of money. Having enough to be able to get a shower and wash my laundry. Yes, some money to be able to do that. Singing on stage. I was a musician until I took a lack of actual talent to the knee. I'm still a rockstar in my car though. Our unexpected scream. The ability to communicate with reptiles. Lizard King. Shooting paintballs at this one guy's face. Hope it's the worst pain that fucker's ever felt. You can get paintballs filled with OC pepper spray. Just saying. Winning the lottery and moving my family to a nice house, in a much better area. My exact thoughts. Solving the world's problems. Making a good webcomic, but I procrastinate a lot and never finish a story. I would love to make a good webcomic with a nice story and see people making fan art of my ox. I actually want to write a book popular enough to get its own fanfic community that I can join and pre-publish spoilers that are so outrageous that I would get accused of not understanding my own work. Meeting my GF. I want to cuddle with a male lion. You can do that, once. Being in a concert hall usually. It always leads to some weird daydream though. Deleted. It's not my right or my place to try and console you. I don't think there's anything an internet stranger could say. But I'd like you to know, I'm so very, very sorry it happened. And ideally hope that one day soon the what ifs will be crowded out by a what is that brings you joy. Since I was about 10 I have had a recurring dream where I wake up in the morning and everyone else is just gone. No bodies. No explanation. Just gone. The older I get, the more disappointed I am when I wake up and everyone is still here. Read The Quiet Earth by Craig Harrison. Living in a big cabin in the woods somewhere. A nice wraparound porch. Sitting on a swing with my man drinking a coffee and smoking a blunt watching the river just flow. Better put fish in them rivers. Holding pods for sure. Get your farm on. Eating like how it seem everyone else does. I have IBS and gastritis, so my diet is very strict. You are probably eat food that better for your body. Everyone else are actively poisoning their bodies. Living on my own instead of with roommates. And getting a cat when I move.